to believe. Something taken from me. Life's gotta always be missing.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. A run with the Central Florida product, R.J. Harvey. And a nice run. Get him about 9. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Really nice explosive play there on the ground. And tell you what, for these fans sitting in the stadium, they're not used to seeing their home team pushed around. So continue to be physical at the line of scrimmage. Mix in the runs with the pass. And if they can continue to generate these big explosive runs, I don't think they need to go away from it.
A gain there of 10 yards. 1st down, Broncos.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
That's good for 27 and a 1st down.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
And he'll be taken down. We have a chance for the first points of this game as they've set up 1st and goal.
You can see the confidence that this play caller has on his opening script. This is a textbook drive here to start the game. Nice job there by the back with a big gain. Sets up 1st and goal.
That one is caught in the back of the end zone. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Denver. Touchdown number 9 for the year. Chad Ryland's now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Broncos will take a 7-0 lead.
Chargers nothing. Chad Ryland to kick off.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Throwing to get going. It's Herbert. That's to the running back, Amarian Hampton. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
So you come back out here after watching the opposing team score first, and what you want to do is you got to establish a little early rhythm and get the drive started. Get a little positive energy into that huddle, and what hopefully starts out good ends with you being able to get some points of your own.
And he'll get back to midfield, so no gain on that one.
You can just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
We'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Hey, Ram.
Out of the gun, here's Herbert. That's complete. It's Rad McConkey. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line.
12 yards.
12 yards on that hookup. It's good for a Charger 1st down.
10 at the 38-yard line.
I've been gone for a little too long. I've been waiting on a drummer to kick off a comeback song. I've been waiting in the wings like a dog on a chain.
Now it's Herbert. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on first down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the first down here? Or is the idea to just make 3rd down manageable and take your chances picking up a key 3rd down?
Try again. It's 2nd and 10. On play action now, Herbert. They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. Good-looking drive. Rolls on. 18 more yards.
First and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Now a first carry for the Alabama product, Najee Harris. And he'll take this down to the 6. That's good enough for first down, 1st and goal.
And this offense just continues to chew up yards and get first down after first down. And defensively now, you find yourself a little bit on your heels. You're defending a goal-to-go situation. They need to step up here and get a stop.
He'll be wrapped up there down at the 3-yard line.
The tackle made at the 3-yard line. A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal.
Now here's 2nd and goal.
5-9. Ready.
On play action. Now Herbert. That's to the end zone, but they cannot connect. It's incomplete. Will Disley, the intended target that time. And now it's 3rd and goal.
Set. Kappa. Set.
Hampton will score. Touchdown, LA.
And what a response by this offense. It's not easy taking the field, Mike, for the first time in the game, and you find yourself already down to score. They watch their opponent kind of march down the field and score in the opening possession, and they're able now to go out and square it on up. Allows you to take a deep breath, maybe get a little confidence for your defense to go out and get a stop, and they come away with this extra point. We got ourselves a tie ball game.
Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
A first down throw for Nix. That is caught, and it's Troy Franklin. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3. From the shotgun, here's Nix. He'll get that complete to Franklin. And he'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
One of the easiest ways to negate these really good pass rushes in the NFL, Mike, is just to simply get the ball out of the quarterback's hand as fast as possible. And sometimes it's by design, sometimes it's based on need. But really nice job there by the quarterback. Get into the hands of his receiver and then see what he can do after the catch.
They get 12 yards on that pass. Good for a Denver first down. a give. It's Harvey. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Nix. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and the pass falls incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there, and it's going to bring up a third down. Throwing is Nix. He finds Mims. It's complete. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
First down, Denver.
So a big third down hookup takes us to the break. All even on the scoreboard. We're back in Southern California in a moment. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Brings up second and...
There isn't much room for error when operating inside the red zone. The field is really condensed. Those throwing windows become a lot tighter and forces your quarterback to make some really highly contested throws. And as we just saw, those aren't always going to go your way.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Got it into the hands of Mims. And they'll have 1st and goal. He is down inside the 10-yard line.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now, this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Second down. Nix. They're hauled in at the 2. And he's close to the goal line, but didn't get in. Good job to make sure he doesn't cross the plane. And now it's 3rd and goal.
These are the worst. I had a couple years, Mike, where I swear I got tackled inside the 1-yard line 10 times. And then you look back and you're like, man, how many touchdowns did I leave on the board because I couldn't get one more yard? Now, for him individually, not ideal, but right now they're on the doorstep of the end zone, and they got to find a way to put that ball across the board. Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3?
On 4th down, here's Nix. That is incomplete. The defense coming up big in the red zone. It's a turnover on down.
These are the situations where as an offense you're trying to dial up your best play call to make sure this possession doesn't get wasted, but let's give credit to the defense. Big moment, big 4th down opportunity, and they're able to get off the field.
Crowd right. Baylor tight. Hey, easy. We'll go 4 and go.
On 1st down, Herbert. We'll get this complete left side to Johnston. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a 1st down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll be taken down after a gain of 2.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
I should probably start a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse this drill.
Second down and 8.
Hey, Ray. 380. 380. 5-9. Ready.
They run it over center with Harris. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
A loss of 1.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
5-9. Hey, we're going to do this. Let's go. Hey.
Now the Chargers will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Grenade! Run! Set. Go. We got it! Hey, ram.
From the gun, it's Herbert. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's fourth down.
In punt formation.
On fourth down, out is J.K. Scott to punt for the Chargers, as he's standing right around his own goal line.
The Broncos take over first and 10 at their own 45-yard line.
Knicks now on first and 10. A dive and a pass. Incredible. His fifth catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
And his great game continues, and all game long, Mike, he's really been on the receiving end of a lot of big plays, but I think we might have just seen his best one yet.
Knicks now to throw it here on first down. He'll be hit as he throws, and that one will wind up incomplete. Could not step into the throw that time. It'll bring up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Throwing, Knicks. He connects with Mims. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
To throw is Knicks. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. That's catch 3 just on this drive. And it gets his team a first down.
It just seems like whenever they need a big play on third down, you can almost guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and certainly easy to see why. Clutch play by everyone involved and keeps the offense on the field.
So they move inside the 20, first and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead goes Harvey. And he will get into the end zone. R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Broncos.
You just don't see these kind of holes too often at this NFL level, Mike, and you can see once he got the ball, the clear line to the end zone, he doesn't get touched, and an unfortunate defensive breakdown here ends up costing him 6 points.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Black 80, black. Go.
Herbert now on first down. He'll get that into the hands of Nick Chubb. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
A gain of 12 yards.
12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
This is such a critical moment in the game, that middle 4 minutes, the final 2 minutes of the first half, and then the possession to come out of the halftime break. So maximizing this possession here before halftime is critical. See if you can get a drive starter. See if you can get an easy completion to kickstart a 2-minute mode, and that's what they got here. Now they got to see if they can go down and steal some points.
He's going to take a shot down the field. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game. Like, we just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Now Herbert throwing on second down. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Marion Hampton was the intended receiver. Third down coming up.
Copy. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Hey, Opie.
Now Herbert again. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Dre Greenlaw. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. On first down, here's Nix to throw. There's that man again. Another catch.
So they have these rules for the receivers, Mike. They call them green grass rules. And the idea is if you're running across the field and you're looking at the quarterback, you're going to stay on the run. If you're not looking at the quarterback, that tells him, I'm going to sit in this soft zone. I'm going to what they call punch and pivot and stop. And that tells the quarterback to put the ball on your chest. That nonverbal communication between the receiver and the quarterback, recognizing when you're open, stay open, that's the stuff that makes a lot of these offenses so difficult to defend. Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Captain. Ready.
They'll throw. It's Nix. Crushed. It's incomplete. He did get the pass off, but he got drilled before he let it go.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Now a 3rd and 2. Back to throw is Nix. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Now a timeout Chargers here. That's their second, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Chad Ryland on now for the field goal. This one from 52 yards away. And he missed it. It's no good. And this is going to remain a one-possession game.
They're just trying to extend the lead here, and this is definitely one they're going to want to have back.
Delta. Home trips right.
On play action, it's Herbert. A very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete. He was trying to get that one to Tyler Conklin. And it'll bring up second down.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
A give, and here comes Hampton. And he's going to be close to the first down. He's just a yard short of a large gain, so that'll bring up third and short yardage.
Best time to call a draw is when the defense is playing a pass situation, so a down and distance that screams pass. You want those defensive linemen ripping up the field thinking, I'm going to go sack the quarterback. In this case, they time it perfectly, hands the ball off to the back. Big pickup.
And he's not going to get the first down. They met him, brought him down in the backfield on third and short. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining until halftime. Here's J.K. Scott now. The punt for the second time, looking to pin the opponent back deep. A fair catch signals, and they'll have it just outside their own 20.
Over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10. Here's Nix to throw. That's over the middle to the tight end Ingram. Now a timeout, Denver. That's their second, as they'll stop with 17 seconds to go in half number one.
As a route runner, once you identify zone coverage like they were playing here, the key is find open space and stay in it. You did a nice job here because that was not a big hole. The quarterback had to put a little extra on that one, and they were able to make the completion.
Now Nick's going to look to throw. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He has been busy. 9 receptions on the game in that one. A first down. He'll get up here and spike it, and time for one final play right here.
So run it down. Get your money up. I put money down. On all of us. On my people now. On what I love. Ooh, baby, it's dangerous. Your politics just not the same to us. We're dealing with things you ain't seen before. We're feeling the weight of our accidents.
They send Sutton in motion. The Chargers going to use their third and final timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Hey, Sean, let's go! Hey!
From the shotgun, here's Nix. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. First half played out a bit as we expected. We'll see if there's a surprise coming up Both teams set to go, and the second half is underway. Going on first down is Herbert. They'll set up the screen to Hampton. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
5-9, 5-9. Rush in. Buzz. Be ready.
Set.
On first and 10, here's Herbert. That's going to be incomplete. Covered in very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Hey, ram. Set.
Herbert to throw on second down. To the middle of the field. He's got Johnston. We'll get maybe 3 out of that one. And it's going to set up third down.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
59.
Throwing is Herbert on third down. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked up by Trey Greenlaw.
Well, Mike, I think it's pretty clear what the message was by this head coach at halftime. He said, listen, guys, we're behind. We're trailing. We're going to come out early in this second half and be aggressive from the get-go and cut into this deficit. But oftentimes, reckless decision-making, over-aggressive play calling leads to turnovers.
The pressure, too much, and he goes down.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Elijah Molden. And he's going to be out of bounds, but he has his offense set up in great field position inside the red zone.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Second and 10.
Homie trips right.
Another run here with Hampton. And he'll get them 5 yards closer, but now third down coming up.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up third and 5.
Set. 180. 180 hot. Hey, break. Check. Check. Ready.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That is caught side of the end zone. So the turnover turns into a quick touchdown, and Greg, that's exactly how you want your offense to take care of business.
Anytime your defense can create those sudden change situations, Mike, absolutely, you have to take advantage of it. 1 second, you're sitting on the bench, going over your next drive. All of a sudden, after that turnover, you've got to be able to get out on the field and go. Take advantage of the short field, and results in a nice touchdown.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Drive starts on the ground, and this is Harvey. This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple. Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. Throwing is Nix. That's going to be incomplete. Good work by the defender. Bodied his man up. Wouldn't allow the catch. It'll force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. When that defender's bearing down, you really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
He's across midfield. Now inside the 25. And he will score. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Denver. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play brought after the catch.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
35-yard line.
That's quickly out wide for Kirk. And he'll get about 8 on that one. Most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2 at the 43-yard line.
Set. 380. Bring it up. Go.
They'll go with Hampton. And that'll be a gain of 2 and a first down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. Second and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
On the handoff, it's Harris. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Nick Benito there for the tackle.
2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8 at their 48-yard line.
From the 48-yard line, here's second and 8.
Set. Go, go.
From the gun, it's Herbert. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. And the Broncos are going to have the football here at their own 35-yard line.
The best way, Mike, for a defense to bait these bad throws is don't allow the quarterback to throw the ball to their first read. By the time he gets to the third or fourth read, in this case, the defender has already put himself in position, jump that route, challenge the receiver, and that's a big-time takeaway.
Knicks now on first and 10. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. His 11th grab of the game. And a first down. in the middle. That's Harvey. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. If he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
1 yard gain. Brings up second and 9.
Throwing. Nix. He finds his tight end, Ingram. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
A gain of 14. First down to Denver.
And in motion is Ingram. So both teams trade touchdowns in that frame as we get through the end of the third quarter. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. The break the huddle coming up now for 1st and 10. To throw is Nix. To the left side, into the hands of Franklin. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
A gain of 15.
Give him 15 more on that one. They are on the move. It's a first down. They send Sutton in motion. A first down throw for Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton. And he'll be marked down at the 7. And it will set up 1st and goal.
Big-time completion right there, and this isn't just a spot where they're trying to run the game out here in the 4th quarter. They were not only trying to pick up points, but they're trying to get in the end zone and extend this lead. So really nice job here late. Let's see if they can put this one out of reach.
That one to the end zone, but incomplete. Troy Franklin, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd and goal.
And this game almost just flipped completely on his head. You find yourself with a lead, just trying to milk the clock away in the 4th quarter, and that's a gift. And that defender just flat out drops the ball, and if he's able to secure that takeaway.
And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Evan Ingram. Touchdown, Broncos. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Ryland's kick here is good. Broncos have doubled their advantage. It is now a 28-14 game. Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. It's Herbert. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That's the linebacker, Nick Bonito, getting in there to drop him. It'll be a loss of 7 to start this drop.
21. Go.
Shotgun now for Herbert. That's a short one, taken in by Conklin. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 11.
Hey, Ram. Set.
Throwing is Herbert on 3rd down. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. Picked up by the rookie out of Texas A&M.
So all game, we've seen him take the approach as just being a game manager. But one thing you have to do, if that's the case, is you have to protect the ball. You can't turn the ball over, especially if you're struggling to push the ball downfield. He got a little reckless that time, and the defense made him pay.
That is incomplete. No way for him to get the ball in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
On second down, it's Nix. There's a short one taken by Ingram. And that'll go for a gain of 7. And it's going to set up third down.
The drag route. We used to say this is day one install. Every single offense in the NFL has this sort of route, especially for the tight end position. And depending on the speed and the run after catchability of the tight end, sometimes it can lead to some of your biggest gains.
It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of downs. And as you look up at this clock, they might be running out of time.
And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of first down. A pickup of 9.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game.
So they come to the line for first down and 10. Back to throw is Nix. That's caught on the right side by Sutton. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 10. It'll be a pickup of 10. Good for a Denver first down. So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10. Mims set in motion here. And he will score! R.J. Harvey. Touchdown, Denver. That is second touchdown of the game. He's up to 9 now on the year. Extra point now by Riley. He's got it. And the Broncos will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter.
Chargers 14.
Here's Ryland now. After the TD, he'll send this one away.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Our play fake. Herbert. That one out in front of his big target. He cannot connect. And it falls incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw when the pass is incomplete.
The whole idea of the play-action pass, Mike, is that you can slow the pass rush down enough that it allows longer, slower developing pass concepts to open up downfield. But in this case, they were on him so fast that by the time he got his head around, that ball needed to come out. There was no timing and ultimately led in an incompletion.
Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And now it's fourth down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. And that Otherwise, good coverage by the punt team as they meet him and bring him down.
The Broncos take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
They'll begin on the ground with Harvey. Got room at the 30, and he will have the first down. Even with 3 timeouts on the other side, they're going to be able to run this baby all the way down.
Broncos first down.
So it'll be 1st and 10. They'll scrimmage at the 33. Again, it's Harvey.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense. And that's exactly what they've been able to do.
A run once more, that's Harvey. And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. A gain of 17 yards. First down, Broncos.
First down, Denver.
So this will wind up a win for the Broncos. They're able to bounce back after a difficult loss a week ago, respond with a much better overall performance, and it culminates in a victory.